to Rishan Solutions. In this video, we'll discuss how to install Visual Studio Code and how to start basic operations with the Visual Studio Code. So first, we'll search for Visual Studio Code. And this is the official site of Visual Studio Code. And this is for Windows, and this is for Ubuntu, and this is for the Mac systems. And you can click here to download the latest version of the Visual Studio Code. Hit on it. See, it is showing a pop-up window to save the Visual Studio Code, and then click on it, and then you can double click on it. It will start installing. Okay, accept the agreement, click next, and if you want to create a desktop, don't create a start menu folder. If you want to create, you can click next, and here we have a create a desktop icon, and it is for path, and I'm just trying to create a desktop icon as well. Click next and click install. It will install the Visual Studio Code in your system. So once it installed, and we can open, and we can write basic coding inside Visual Studio Code. You can write a different type of code like all client-side scriptings like HTML, JavaScript, jQuery, AngularJS, and also you can able to write the PowerShell scripting. Also, there is a lot of plugins also available for Visual Studio Code. We'll see that. So there is an option launch Visual Studio Code. Click finish. So it is opening very first time. Okay. Now we have a different color themes also available, and you can pick that. There is a customize the look with a theme, and you can pick a theme. Or so here we have code in any language, switch from other editors, open to project. This we'll discuss. Well, pick a theme. Now see, as per this window, it is showing something. If you like the same one, you can, or if you want to go with the dark, same as Visual Studio, you can go with that, or you can change whatever you want. There is a red color theme is available, and also we have one more blue with the dark, and there is a night blue color, and then you have high contrast with the black, or there's plenty of different color themes also. You can pick whichever you like. Okay, this one I pick. So to create a new file in Visual Studio Code, and you can go here, and there is a new file option. Click on it. So now there is an option, select a language to get started, start typing to dismiss, or don't show this again. You don't want to show this again every time you just click on it, it will not show. Now when I can type something here, something like I'm trying to write an HTML code like this. When I type, it's not coming anything. When I go to the next line, also nothing, there is nothing, IntelliSense also not coming. But the great advantage with this Visual Studio Code is you can change that. There is a plain text option. So from there is a plenty of languages support is available in the Visual Studio Code. You want to create a BAT file, C, C#, C++, CS, plenty of, see, you can see JSON, Java, and there is PHP also available, and Ruby is available, and XML, and so on, and you can also apply the plugins as well if you want to work with a different. Now I want to work with HTML. So now if I remove this, if I try to type HTML, see, you are getting the close tags as well. When I open head, I can see that, and if I try to type body, then you can see here I'm just writing welcome to Visual Studio Code. So this way you can write the HTML code. So this is, of course, if you want to make this a big, we know that we can work with the different tags, bold tags. You can add bold tag here, and then you can cut and paste in between that, or you can cut the bold tag and paste after that. So this way we can start working with the Visual Studio Code. You can save this into your local system, and then you can run that. So here in the files we have plenty of options. You can create a new file, or if you want to create a new window, yes, you can create a new window. See, there is already an instance is available and you want to create another instance, you can. So that's for a new window. And you want to pick any file from your system, you can. If you want to pick any folder, so this is a great advantage with a folder. In one folder, if you have a bunch of files maybe related to JavaScript, related to any of the coding languages, you can open the folder. That also works from here. So this is about workspace. We'll discuss about workspace in the upcoming sessions. We have any recent files which is opened and closed, you can do that. Or if you want to add to this workspace any of the folder, you can add that. So anyhow, we'll discuss about workspace and later you can see. Now these are the same options as usual. When you, I think you can see this save as and save all option in all the maybe Microsoft related, all the places you can able to see, and the same shortcuts will work. Control S, Control Shift S, Control K plus yeah, Control S. And we have autosave option. If you make it autosave, every time when you are typing, it automatically saves. You no need to save once again. This is same as the online applications. So when you're working with MS 365, you have Excel, Word, everything that automatically saves when you are typing. The same manner it will work here. So we have the preferences. In this we already discussed about the color themes. So this all the settings will discuss, and the color theme just before we saw. When you select that, you can see the different color themes as well. And also when you are creating a new file, every time when you are creating a new file, you must and should have to click this one to select your language. Based on that language, it gives all the IntelliSense. We are discussing about HTML and it is giving the IntelliSense. And when you are typing JavaScript or jQuery, that also gives the IntelliSense when you try to write. So you have any jQuery and you should have to work with the JavaScript. That is, when you type JQ and you won't get anything. When you are writing a jQuery, and you should have to select the JavaScript. So we know that the jQuery is a plugin of JavaScript. So that way you can choose any of the language, you can work on it. So this is about a simple introduction about the Visual Studio Code. In the upcoming sessions, we'll work with HTML, we'll work with the C#, we'll work with the JavaScript and jQuery related functionalities, and we'll discuss each and everything. And we'll discuss about the shortcuts, especially the shortcuts gives you a flexibility to work easily when you are working any of the project. It simplifies your work, and it speeds up your work as well. So thanks for watching my video.